What do we have here? A pretty weird looking knife. It's called a Factor. My buddy got this and he likes it, but he asked me to take care of an issue with it. He was, I think, his second or third day at work. He came home and pulled this guy out of his pocket and had a big old porcupine of metal shavings hanging off the back because, for whatever reason, the manufacturer left magnets like stuck down in there. So we're gonna get those guys out of there. We'll just kind of pry them out. I'm kidding. It's a magnet knife. It's got magnets in it. How do magnets work anyway? Nobody knows. Sounds awesome. It's got that nice ting. He asked me to see if I could get rid of that noisy ting too. But I told him, you know what, dude? It sounds kind of cool. Why don't you keep it? WinterBlade Co. makes this guy. M390 steel. This side is the carbon fiber side, which is, you know, kind of different. Usually you'd have the carbon fiber side on the show side. You call this the show side, or they call this the show side normally. The clip side would be the titanium side normally. This one's kind of backwards. Not sure why. I guess they could have done it the other way. For whatever reason, needed to do it this way. Maybe for this lock to be not wearing out the carbon fiber, something like that. The coolest sound from this is when you have this lock pulled back and you open it. So what happens is, if you leave the lock pulled back, before it can fire, I'm just putting a little pressure on the blade to pull it forward just a hair, and it releases that button before it even pulls the blade out. So if you do it fast from here, the button pops, then the blade tings. So it has like this double sound. If you don't leave the button pushed back, like if you let it go, now it's gone back forward, it'll still close just fine. And now when you deploy it, it sounds great. It's still that same cool ting, but you don't get that extra little button noise. So leave that button back, man. Leave it back here and deploy it. It's addicting. You want to keep doing it all day. It's a great knife. I mean, it's actually useful to do knife things too. It's got a real high flat grind, well, full flat grind. Nice slim stock. Great edge, nice and thin at the edge. I mean, it's really a slicing machine, probably. I've never sliced anything with it. Not mine. If I had one, I'd probably fidget with it mostly and not slice too much with it. Keep it pretty. But I mean, it does look kind of a utility looking knife, so I guess if I had Shiros and stuff like that laying around, this might be a user to me, and I would use it. Beautiful knife though, in a funky way. WinterBlade Co. Factor. Have a nice day.